Welcome to the Love You Deserve podcast, the podcast for professional women who are ready to attract healthy love without settling, shrinking, or second guessing themselves. I'm your host, Coach Yolanda. Let's get into today's episode. Today, we're going to talk about that it's okay to want to be loved. It's okay to want to be loved. It's okay. The world sometimes makes us feel like we should be fine with our success and our careers. But no, it's okay to want to be loved by the right man. I got a story. Let me tell you a story. This story is about me. After my divorce and before I got married to my husband now, I was living with my sister while I was going to nurse practitioner school. And so there would be times when I felt so lonely that I would grab my teddy bear and just cry myself to sleep because I wanted more than anything to be married again. I wanted more than anything to date someone who actually saw me for who I was, not somebody who wanted me to take care of them, not somebody who wanted to use me for their own pleasures, but somebody who really saw me. Can anybody relate to that? You just want to be seen for who you are. You just want to be held without somebody trying to go all the way. Can you just hold me? Can you just talk to me without it trying to lead to something else? Can you just really be my friend? Can you really love me and see me for who I am? Yeah, there are many nights that I cried myself to sleep because I wanted the right man and I wanted it now. I was so tired of waiting, so tired of waiting. And for those of you who are waiting and have been waiting for a while, when I tell you, I feel you, I feel you. And so, shameless plug. I have a book that's coming out later this year called The Love You Deserve Single Edition, just for y'all. Because I hear you and I want to help you. I want to help you. So keep a lookout for that, more details about that later. So, wanting love doesn't make you weak or desperate or needy. It makes you human. Guess what? That's how God created us. He created women to need love. And guess what? He commanded husbands to do in the Bible. He commanded husbands to love their wives. Why? Because women need love. How about that? Love and needing love and wanting to be loved, that's human. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let people make you feel like something's wrong with you because you want to be loved by the right man. Because let them tell it. They got it all together, and you already know about all of their kids by all different daddies. But then they want to judge you when they were obviously looking for love themselves while they have so many baby daddies. Mm, just saying, just saying, just saying. The world may applaud us as women who chasing our careers and go, so proud of you, get that bag. But then they turn around and say, you ought to be satisfied with what you got. No, it is okay to desire to be with the right man. It is okay to want to be loved deeply and still have your standards, still have your boundaries. The problem comes in. The problem comes in when you want love so bad that you let go of your boundaries and you let go of your self-respect and you do anything for the attention of a man, or you do anything to keep a man even though he's wrong for you, see, that's not healthy. That's a problem. You do anything for love, when you go against your own standards for love, when you do anything for love, you're not that girl, but you become that girl to keep a man who's not even putting out the same amount of effort as you. So you don't want to have sex, but you find yourself having sex because you know if you have sex, he'll stay, but you don't really want to, but you do to keep him. See, that's unhealthy. You can't do anything for love, but it's okay to want to be loved deeply and maintain your standards, your boundaries, because the right man will respect you and your boundaries. And you don't want to be labeled as that girl, the one with no boundaries, the around the way girl, the girl that's down for anything. You don't want to be labeled that, because that girl is not wifey material. That girl is the girl we have fun with. That's not the girl we marry. And why is that? Because men will make you feel like they want the girl that's the freak. They want the girl that's easy to get. Yeah, they do, because they ready for a good time. But when they get ready to settle down, they don't choose her. Why? Because when a man marry, he wants somebody his friends haven't been with. A man doesn't want to be talking to his friends and they know what he got at home. They don't want that. They want to have some secrecy about what I got at home is mine. It's something that no other man knows about. So you don't want to be labeled that girl if you want to be married. Because you may always have someone in your bed, but at the end of the day, they're not going to stay there. And when they get ready to get married, your feelings will be hurt when you get the news, or you see on Facebook, or you hear from a friend that they engaged to somebody else, because you were the fun girl, not the girl that they wanted to get serious with. So here is your journal prompts. What judgments have you internalized about wanting a relationship? Have you judged yourself about this? Have you made yourself feel bad because you want a relationship? Why or why not? How have you judged yourself about wanting a relationship? That's your journal prompt for the week. Think about it. And maybe you haven't judged yourself. Maybe you say, I'm just waiting for the right man who realizes who I am. In the meantime, I'm just dating for fun. Okay. Get out there and date for fun, because you don't know what you want until you experience what you don't want. That's why dating is so much fun. Yeah. Here is your affirmation for the week. I am proud of my desire for love and I honor it with dignity. Oh, I like that. I'm going to say it again. I am proud of my desire for love and I honor it with dignity. Yes, I honor it with my standards. I'm proud of my desire for love. It's okay to want love, but I honor that desire with boundaries. Boundaries keeps us safe, and boundaries weeds out what we don't want, and it weeds out those men who aren't good for us or who are there for the wrong reasons. So keep your boundaries. It's going to keep your heart safe out in these dating streets. So here's your exercise for the week. Write yourself a letter. And you can do this in your journal. Write yourself a letter saying, why do you desire love? And what is it going to feel like when you receive real love? Why do you desire love? And what is it going to feel like when I find real love? It's going to feel safe. It's going to feel special. It's going to feel exclusive. Whatever your word is. What when you find the real love that we're all desiring, what is it going to feel like when you get it? What do you imagine it's going to feel like if you don't already know? What is it going to feel like? That is your exercise, ladies, for the week. Thank you for joining me on the Love You Deserve podcast. If this episode blessed you, share it. If you're on IG, follow me at coach_Yolanda B. For more information, you can go to my website at yolandabethea.com. And remember, the love you deserve is never, ever, ever too much to ask for. See you next time.